New reaction tonight after a big moment for Rhode Island's former governor. U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo was profiled on last night's edition of 60 Minutes, fueling more speculation about her political future. 12 News politics editor Ted Nesi talked to a longtime supporter and advisor of the former governor.
No TV news program draws higher ratings than 60 Minutes, making this a key moment in Raimondo's career. It's one of the most recognizable sounds in television, and Sunday night, the 60-minute spotlight was on Gina Raimondo.
Raimondo has elevated the Commerce Department and its secretary.
Longtime correspondent Leslie Stahl asked Raimondo about her efforts to expand U.S. semiconductor production, her tense relationship with China, and whether she has White House aspirations.
So here comes the inevitable, obvious question that you know is coming your way. You are on a list of future presidential candidates. Does that sound good to you? Is it appetizing?
What sounds good to me is being the best Commerce Secretary there's ever been.
Raimondo ducked the same question when 12 News sat down with her early last year. Could you see yourself running for president down the line?
I don't know. I am really, totally
Not a no.
honest. Not a no, but not a yes either.
In Washington, an appearance on 60 Minutes is a coveted prize.
I thought it was great for Secretary Raimondo.
John Duffy is one of Raimondo's longtime supporters and outside advisors.
I think the audience is built up of thought leaders throughout the country, and if you're, Secretary Raimondo, that's an audience you'd like to be introduced to.
I did see the interview. I thought it was great.
Governor Dan McKee, who didn't always see eye to eye with Raimondo when he was lieutenant governor, had only positive things to say Monday.
I think it is a source of pride in any direction to have somebody, a former governor or a person from the state of Rhode Island that plays a role in our country's government.
Raimondo still has plenty of critics in Rhode Island who lit up social media with pushback after the interview aired, but the segment will likely help Raimondo stay on those lists of potential presidential candidates for 2028. Ted Nesi, 12 News.